Well, last year, more than 4,000 people filled Freedom Hall in Johnson City for the first ever There Is Hope event. And on April 15th, There Is Hope will return to Freedom Hall along with special guest Tim Tebow. And here to tell us about the details of this year's There Is Hope and a little bit more about their nonprofit organization, 413, is T.R. Dunn. And T.R., it is great to have you back on the show.
Good to be here, and happy 15th anniversary to you guys.
Thank you. We like to celebrate here on Daytime. And you guys have so much to celebrate. I mean, this organization, I remember when you first came on the show and talking about trying to get it up and running, and you had such a mission, and it's doing so well.
Yes, it is. It is. We're so excited. And, 413 is an organization that is for teens and led by teens. And so we allow them to make every decision and put their voice back in the community. And it's just working for us. It really is.
Empowers them, really.
Yes, it does.
And bringing them together, this thing that you guys organized, and I remember the first time you were talking about it, and you were going to do it, and you had these high expectations, and man, you pulled it off.
Well, yes. My wife had that dream about Tim Tebow. And so dreams do come true. And so she's still dreaming, and just, the connections we made with him, and we reached out to him, and he said, I definitely want to come back. He really enjoyed himself back in May. And so, like I said, he's coming back April the 15th, and we're excited just what's going to happen.
Yeah, and last year, a lot of people, the response from that evening, I mean, so many kids were moved by what he had to say and really just felt the hope, which is what you wanted. Yes,
yes. So there is hope. We want to give hope back to these teenagers. They're dealing with so much anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts. And so is the community as well. And so we want to bring There's Hope back to them. And along with There's Hope this year, we're adding another feature with Caleb Campbell, who is another ex-NFL player from the Navy. And he's going to be doing a special from 1 to 3. He's a national teen talk for mental health. So he's going to be talking to our teenagers from 1 to 3. And we're just excited because these teenagers are going to be poured into so much this time.
And we know how important mental health is when it comes to our teenagers, like you said, going through so much and the pressures of what they have. And Tim Tebow, it seemed like too, that's where he thrives, like just sharing that message.
Definitely, definitely.
What was it like that night hearing him speak?
Oh, him just speaking from his heart. And we didn't get together and talk about what we wanted him to speak about. I just told him, I said, go from your heart. And knowing his story, my goodness, he just told his story and just really poured into the lives of these teenagers, into the community as well. And so we're excited about what's going to happen, and we're making this a big team, since 413 means, teens doing all things. So you're going to have a teen-led worship this time. We're reaching out to Science Hill's teen culinary arts to do the meal. So, I mean, it's all going to be teenager-led, so we're excited.
And the response that you got last year, 4,000 people filling Freedom Hall, as the night was progressing and you were looking around, had to feel pretty good.
Yes, that was exciting. And so I've had people, matter of fact, Alan Levine told me, he said, TR, why can't we just fill that place up this coming year? And I said, let's do it. Let's do it. I said, we need the help and we need the resources, so let's make it happen.
And you're still kind of looking for that help and looking for those resources, right?
Definitely, definitely. We would love to have sponsors. There's all kinds. If you go to our website, 413.org, there's a page there for sponsorships. So many levels of sponsorships, and we could use the community's help to make this happen again.
And for the organization, for people that want more information on the great things that you guys are doing, what's the best way to kind of find out more, maybe get involved and start something?
Again, if you go to the website for the number 4, and you spell out the word 13.org, all the information that you need is right there. And our teams would love to have you come along.
Well, you are doing wonderful work, and of course, what a great group of teenagers too, leading the way for us.
Yes.
All right, we're going to give everybody the information. Now, the event is coming up in a few months, so here it is. There Is Hope, and it's April 15th. You can kind of mark your calendar for that. And as he said, still looking for more sponsors for this event. So if you would like information on the organization or how you can get involved with this big event with Tim Tebow and special guests, you can go ahead and check out the website.